Hey guys, Matt Science here, and today I fucked up because I'm back at r/TIFU, and I found some interesting stories. Let's get right into them. We'll start off with something a bit more positive. Today I fucked up by getting banned from McDonald's. For the past few months, I've been taking advantage of a promotional deal through the McDonald's app, where one can snag their breakfast sandwich for a mere $1.50, a significant markdown from its usual price of $4.89. A steal, right? These deals, as many of you might know, are often used as loss leaders by companies to draw customers in, with the hope that they'll purchase additional items at regular prices. However, my transactions with McDonald's were purely transactional. I was there for the deal and nothing else. My order history was a monotonous stream of $1.50 breakfast sandwiches and nothing more. To me, it was a way of maximizing value for a company that surely wouldn't miss a few dollars here and there, especially given their billion-dollar revenues. But it seems my frugal tactics caught the eye of the McDonald's account review team. This morning, as I attempted to log in and claim my daily dose of discounted breakfast, I was met with a message that struck me as both absurd and slightly flattering. My account had been banned for abusing their promotional deals. At first, I thought it was a mistake. How could taking advantage of a deal they offered be considered abuse? It's not as if I'd hacked the system or used illicit means to claim the offer. It was there, in the app, available for anyone to use. Yet here I am, cast out from the Golden Arches digital embrace, all because I relished their deal a bit too enthusiastically. What puzzles me is the precedent this sets. Where do we draw the line between making the most of a promotional offer and abusing it? If a company offers a deal, should there not be an expectation that customers will, in fact, use it? And if that usage is deemed too frequent, does that not reflect a flaw in the promotional strategy rather than customer misconduct? TLDR, my account got banned by McDonald's for exclusively buying their breakfast sandwich using a mobile app deal, making it $1.50 instead of $4.89. I never purchased anything else, just the deal item. McDonald's deems this as abusing their promotional deal, leading to the ban. Also, partway through I realised I don't need my headphones. It's just stories. I mean, if you've done it 100 times, really that's $150 still to them. It's like, yeah, I feel like you're not in the wrong on this one. It is like, you gotta have, like, they need to put something in that's like no more than 50 times you can use this before you have to start paying the actual price. And then, like, your other way of getting around this whole thing is just you make another account that's not similar to your first account, and you continue doing this. And just hope McDonald's doesn't catch on, of which they will, and they'll be keeping a close eye on you as a person. But other than that, I don't think there's not much of a mistake here. It's more the company making the mistake, as you said. Anyway, let's move on. Today, I fucked up by admitting it was my dog's poo the yellow lab ate. I, a 49-year-old male, have a very small dog. She is only 4 pounds. I walk her frequently and always pick up the little turds. Today I fucked up by running out of poo bags that I have attached to the leash. My dog did her thing, and when I realized I was out of bags, I decided to make a mental note of where it was and walk about 20 yards down the path to a dog waste station that has a roll of plastic bags. As I returned to pick up the poo, a lady about 65 years old, walking a yellow lab and talking on her phone, approached the spot where my dog left her poo. The lady stops right next to that spot, talking on her phone. I was approaching to ask her to move a little so I could pick up the turd, and then it happened. Just as I said, "Excuse me," her dog ate the turd. What? Nope, it was gone. She looked annoyed with me and asked, "Yes, what do you want?" I'm standing there with the poo bag in hand, ready to pick it up. I replied, and here's where I really forked up. "Oh, never mind, I was going to pick up my dog's poop, but it looks like your dog took care of that." Oh no. She flipped out and started prying her dog's mouth open, yelling at me and generally making a scene. I was chastised for not picking up the poo, and I explained I was returning to get it, etc, etc, etc. Why do people use etc? I apologized and started to leave. She then said, "Wait, I need to see your ID. You're going to pay for my dog's vet bill. I'm calling the police." I told her I'm sure her dog will be fine. You're going to, every Labrador I've ever known eats poop almost daily. I left and walked home. I remained calm, but I wasn't going to hang out with her going crazy. About 15 minutes later, I got a knock at my door. It was the police. I discussed the situation with the officer. Apparently the crazy lady followed me, so she knows where I live. Great. She actually called 911 about this. The officer said he didn't see any criminal violations, so he was just going to file a brief report and be done with it. He laughed a little with me and maintained his professionalism despite a rather odd 911 call response. Hope I don't get sued. TLDR, Yellow Lab ate my dog's poo. The owner got mad and called the police. It's poo. Unless your dog was, had some sort of sickness, yeah, I think the lab would be fine. Oh. And I'm pretty sure you take care of your dog. Let's move on to the finale for today, and it's going to be a doozy. Today I fucked up by accidentally doing my sister at a furry convention. Hoo boy! Okay, so this didn't happen today, but fairly recently. Prior to this, I had no idea that my sister was a furry, and that she did not know that I was one either. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Without further ado, into the meat of this. Me and my sister had both got time off of work for what we thought to be different reasons. Though she got a couple extra days on each side of the con, a day before the con for getting there and the day after for the same reason, so we didn't even go up at the same time. I gave her the wave off when she left, and then I started packing my stuff after, including my full fursuit. Fast forward to the con. This was my first one, and I had intended to get good use out of my fursuit, so I had intended to only take it off when I had to, and apparently she had the same plan to do so. After I got settled in at the first event of the convention, I had saw a suitor I really liked the suit of, so I went over and started a conversation, as you do with someone. And of course we got along really, really well, almost like we had known each other for years. Because we had done. So then after we talked for a good hour purely by accident, as at that point we had missed one of the events I was looking forward to at the con, and the dealers then had opened, which at the time I didn't have the money for as I had just finished paying for the con, and she just wanted to hang around with me some more. Jumping to the evening of the con, we hadn't stopped talking with each other the whole time, just the stuff we were interested in. The rest of the con didn't matter anymore. We were just involved in each other more than we would have known possible, and eventually she revealed that she felt I was the one for her. Oh, and she felt deeply for me. And we ended up going to her con room, and we ended up going at it for a long time. Never even taking the suits off. We didn't even know each other's real name. Just our first soda. After we were done, we enjoyed the rest of the con with each other. Although every day I went back to my room to clean up and have snacks, while she seemingly did the same until I had to go home, where she was travelling the next day. After she came home, I helped her in with her stuff, as she seemed very tired. She doesn't really like driving, and I recognized the suitcase and had just hoped that it was a coincidence. So I took it upstairs and asked if I could open the suitcase. And she ran up in a panic that I would find out. I then knew she was hiding something, then just revealed to her that I was a furry and had gone to the con, and she revealed the same. She then showed me her fursuit to confirm my fears that it was the same suit that I had fun with for a while at the con. I then, of course, showed her mine, and she gave the same look of fear in her eyes. We had agreed to never tell our family this. Hell, I'll never be telling any of my close friends about this, and she was completely fine about me posting this here. TLDR, got lusty over a fursuiter that happened to be my sister, while I didn't know that. Ended up having a good time with her. All was revealed when I recognized her suitcase, and we showed each other our... No! No way! What are the chances you go to the same con, you run into each other, and you know each other so well because you're related that this happens? Oh, that's so bad. It's funny. It's funny in the disturbing way of, oh, I accidentally did my sister. Whoopsies. And on that Alabama note, I'm going to end this episode here. Links will be in the description to the main channel and the second channel for you guys to go check out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know next video comes out. A ding. A ding. Mad Scientist out.